Hello and welcome to the Car Compass. My name is Sandu. In today's video we have a review for the Toyota Tacoma in the TRD Off-Road double cab 4x4 with an I-Force Max hybrid powertrain. The exact engine that you get in this truck on our video today is going to be a 2.4 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that's going to bring you 326 horsepower with 465 pound-feet of torque, and that's going to be paired together with an 8-speed automatic transmission. You do have other engine options in the Toyota Tacoma, and if you start with the SR, which is the base trim, you're going to get a base engine, still 2.4 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, but that's going to produce 228 horsepower with 243 pound-feet of torque. Starting with the SR5, you're going to get still the 2.5 liter turbocharged, but that's going to produce 278 horsepower with 317 pound-feet of torque. Now, what are the trim levels in the Toyota Tacoma in 2026? You're going to get the SR, SR5, TRD Pre-Runner, TRD Sport, the TRD Off-Road, the Limited, the TRD Pro, and the last one is the Trail Hunter. Now, the specific color that we have in our video today is going to be a Celestial Silver. This also has add-on options, and that's going to be an upgraded screen. You're going to have floor mats, you're going to have heated seats, you're going to have a spray-on bed liner, you're going to have a bed mat, tailgate inserts, and also some steps on the side. Now, those are all add-on options specifically on our video today, but you can choose not to get them. The start base MSRP sticker on this specific one in our video today is $47,020. If you add all those add-on options, you're getting close or a little bit over $50,000 without the delivery fee. Now, before we move forward, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That's really going to help me out to grow this channel and bring you more content. Also, take a good look at my channel to see comparisons between TRD Off-Road, between TRD Sport, and so on. And also a big thank you and a shout out to Toyota Folsom Lake here in Folsom, California for providing me with this car for the review. Also, don't forget this video is filmed in 4K. Make sure you adjust your YouTube settings to watch this at the highest quality. The reason I'm carrying this measuring tape with me is to show you exactly how many inches you get on that bed on Toyota Tacoma in 2026. So stay tuned. Once we get in the rear, you're going to see those options too, not just the size of the bed. Now let's go ahead and start with the front end. And this front end of the TRD Off-Road is going to bring you matte black plastic grille with the Toyota emblem in chrome. You're going to have fog lights, and then down below in matte black plastic, you're going to find the bumper outer extension, and then these headlights are full LED, but your signal lights or emergency lights are going to be bulb in orange. Now let's go to the side and discuss some dimensions. And I forgot to mention that this TRD Off-Road in the I-Force Max comes with a 5-foot bed. And now the dimensions is going to be the 213 inches in length if you have the 5 feet. If you get the 6 feet, it's 226. Your width is 77.9 inches, and that does not include the mirrors. Your height is 74 inches. And then your wheelbase is going to change if you have the 5 feet or the 6 feet bed. For the 5 feet, you're getting 131.9 inches. For the 6 feet, you're getting 141.1 inches. Also, your ground clearance is going to vary between 10.5 and 11.5 depending on the trim and the rims or tires you're going to get. Now let's discuss some MPG. If you have the hybrid, you're going to get 22 city and 24 highway. If you have the regular gas, it's going to be 19 city and 23 highway. Your tank size capacity is going to be 18.2 gallons across all trims, and then your towing capacity is going to be 6,400 for the gas and then 6,000 pounds for the hybrid. Now let's see the tires and the rims, and this is a TRD specific rim and tire, and the exact size you're going to get on this one is going to be 265 by 70 by 18. And this TRD Off-Road is equipped with the 2-speed electronically controlled transfer case, and then your suspension is going to be off-road tuned suspension with Bilstein shocks. Your coil spring multi-rear suspension is also included in the TRD Off-Road in our video today. This is going to be your Stamp I-Force Max right here on the top hood. Then your side mirror is going to be matte black plastic for the bottom, and then silver, the same color as the car, for the top. This is not automatic foldable, does not come with auto dimming capabilities, but does have blind spot assist, and there is no signal light integrated. Around your windows on the top is going to be the same color as the car, and then in between for the B-pillar and the lower side is going to be matte black plastic, same as your handles. This is going to be your add-on options for the steps, and you can choose not to get those. Now let's go ahead and give you a side profile for the Toyota Tacoma, and now let's go ahead and discuss the rear. And now here in the rear, on the right and the left fender, we have the TRD Off-Road sticker, so you know exactly what truck you're driving. Also, I forgot to mention that this Tacoma also comes with the 6-speed manual transmission available, and you can get that into the SR, the TRD Off-Road, and the TRD Sport. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I believe only these three different trims get the option of 6-speed manual. Also, the 6-foot bed in the hybrid, you can only get it in the Trail Hunter. The lower trims, you can only get the 5-feet bed. So also correct me if I'm wrong, that's the information I got online. And now let's continue with the rear. This is going to be the full LED tail lights with your backup lights. Right here is going to be matte black plastic with more tailgate inserts as an added option. This is going to be a backup light, Tacoma in black, your hooks right here for your trailering system, then your hitch, and then under the car you're going to have your spare tire, and then on the driver's side you're going to have your exhaust tip. Now let's go ahead and open this electrically assisted tailgate, and this spray-on bed liner, also the matte, is going to be an added option. You do not get this as standard on the TRD Off-Road. And now let me give you some measurements to see exactly how much you get. And the length you're gonna get is exactly 5 feet, as mentioned, that this is a 5-foot bed. Left to right, you're gonna get 53 inches right here, 53 inches, and then your height is going to get you exactly 20 inches right there, 20 inches. Now let me go ahead and bring the camera closer so you know exactly what you get on the left and on the right side. And then we have an inverter right here on the passenger side. There you go, more storage, and then Tacoma with the spray-on bed liner, some hooks, the lights, and right here you have some options with 12-volt outlet, USB-C port, and then a 7.5 amp connection. We do not have any window for the back glass, but you do have the bed light. And now we are done with the exterior dimensions, engine options for the Toyota Tacoma in the TRD Off-Road. Let's go ahead and talk interior. Now I'm sitting inside the Toyota Tacoma in the TRD Off-Road with a double cab, and I'm gonna start with the legroom because that's important when you have a double cab. 41.8 inches for the front, 33.7 for the rear. I'm 6 feet tall, just for you to get an idea how much space I have in this mid-size truck from Toyota. Plenty of legroom, plenty of headroom, absolutely no issue. Let me remind you that this starting MSRP sticker is $47,020, and you do have some add-on options like the floor mats, the all-weather floor mats, upgraded screen from 8 inches to 14 inches, and also still for the inside is the heated seats, so that does not come standard on the TRD Off-Road. Regardless if you have the I-Force Max or you don't, if it's a hybrid or a gas, or if you have the double cab or you don't. Those are added options on the TRD Off-Road. Now let's start with the seats. This is going to be the cloth trimmed seat with two-tone color, manually controlled for the driver and passenger, but the lumbar support is going to be electric for the driver only. Now your dashboard is going to have Tacoma engraved right here, a shelf. This is going to be hard plastic, and your lockable glove compartment right here. Let's move to the added option of 14-inch infotainment screen. This is how it looks. You do not have navigation, as we all know that you have to pay in Toyota to get navigation. This is your music, this is your telephone screen, your settings. Let's get some trip information and show you how it looks, and then we go to the vehicle alerts, just like that. Then your settings for personal info and all that good stuff. Let me put this into reverse to show you how it looks. Amazing quality, honestly. A little bit grainy, but this 14-inch screen makes it a lot nicer in this Toyota Tacoma. Let's put it back into parking. Move forward. You have one zone climate control, your added option of heated seats right here. This is how you control your temperature, and this is how you control your flow. Let's turn it off so it doesn't bother you in the video. With defrosters, your mode, and more controls for the AC. Your emergency button is going to be located right here. This is going to be your TRD shift lever, and also your TRD start stop button right there. This is leather wrapped, as well as the steering wheel. Now here you have the electric parking, your auto hold, and then your modes. The drive modes you're going to get in the Toyota Tacoma is going to be sport, normal, and eco. With your electronically controlled locking rear differential, your multi-terrain select, and then the crawl control with the downhill ascent control right there. These are going to be your cup holders, and then your key for Toyota Tacoma right there. Then your armrest, and then you open this to get access to more storage right there. Your rear view mirror is going to be auto dimming, and then these are your controls for your lights and your sunglass holder. Now your steering wheel, as mentioned, is leather wrapped with perforation and stitching. On the left side, you're going to be able to control that cluster. On the right side, you're going to have safety like lane departure assist and all that good stuff, and to be able to control that infotainment screen. Let's go ahead and take a look how you control this cluster, and then you can go through your settings just like this. And then if you press this arrow, you're going to be able to control that left side of the gauge, and then press the arrow to the right, you're going to be able to control the other half of that gauge. There you go, just like that. And then on the steering wheel, you have some satin inserts. This steering wheel on the bottom looks like it's flat, but it's actually not. It's round all the way, and the steering column is going to be manually controlled. You do not have heads-up display on this one. And then here on the left, you have the controls for your lights and your fog lights. On the right, the windshield control. On the left side of the steering wheel, you have a lot of buttons, and starting with some light controls, illumination, the button to open your tank, and then your auto high beam assist, traction control, your AC 120 volt, and then here are your bed lights down there. Now the driver door is going to be very simple design, all black with the TRD, then your controls for your mirrors and your side mirrors right there. And that's pretty much it for the interior side of this TRD Off-Road. Let's go ahead and see second row seating. And now the second row seating of this TRD Off-Road in a 4x4 double cab. Let me remind you, the space test, legroom 33.7. I'm 6 feet tall. Now, it's true that this driver's seat can be moved a little bit forward to give you a little bit more leg room, but headroom is definitely there, so you can manage the leg room between you and the driver. This is going to be your handle for your off-road. Your door panel looks pretty similar to the front one with the TRD inserts, your lever to open the door. This bench looks the same design as the front seats with the cloth trimmed surface. Behind this backrest of the second row seating on the passengers, you're going to find your tire situation, and then this is equipped with a 6-speaker sound system. If you have another package like a premium, you can get an JBL sound system in this TRD Off-Road, but the specific one in our video today is a standard 6-speaker. In front of us, you do have a pocket for the passenger side, but no pocket for the driver. And then in between, you have the 2 cup holders, a 120 volt outlet, and then 2 USB-C ports. And now we're at the end of this review. As mentioned, this MSRP sticker, the base standard starts at $47,020. With the add-ons, delivery fee, and all that good stuff, it will take you closer to $51,000. You let me know in the comment section below if this is a good price for a Toyota Tacoma in the TRD Off-Road double cab with the iForce Max hybrid powertrain. Pause the video if you have to, and to take a good look at that MSRP sticker, and let me know if you have any questions, or let me know if you have any feedback for the video that I did in the comment section below, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching.